That was cute.
Well, good morning to all of you. It is Wednesday, October 28th. I'm Danielle Wiggins, joined with Maureen Kyle, Holly Strano, and Dave Chudowski. This is the On The Go post show for October 28th. And if you didn't know, today is, I think, National Chocolate Day and also National First Responders Day. So on this day, we are going to be celebrating our first responders. Let us know any ideas that you have or how you want to celebrate first responders, or if a first responder has done something great for you and your family. You can always comment in our section. This is again on Facebook and YouTube, so place your writings in our comment section. And we start with First Responders Day because, Mo, you had an amazing story this morning of a first responder who won an award, and it has to do with two children.
Yeah, if you were watching the show, there's no way you didn't get emotionally wrapped up in this 911 call. So Ken, he's the dispatcher, Ken Costel, and he, I'm hearing something though. Then
that's me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Are we having a meltdown? What's happening? Anyway, Ken gets this call, and it's a man whose 1-year-old is choking, and he walks him through CPR, and the way we had the 911 call, you hear the baby cry, and it's just such a sense of relief. I can't even put myself in either one of their shoes, the father's or Ken's, going through that emotional phone call and emotional situation, and then all of a sudden the 1-year-old's okay. And then the reason why we're honoring Ken is because back in January, he also talked a father to be into childbirth. He talked him through childbirth.
Oh, wow.
Like he helped deliver the baby. So yeah, he's just really special. And I'm sure there are a lot of stories out there of firefighters, police officers, people on the front lines who are just doing the same things every day that we see as heroic actions, but we don't see it because we don't hear about these stories. So I'm so glad that we're hearing about these stories today.
Yeah, it's amazing, how great it is just to say thank you to someone when you don't realize all that they do. I was able to speak to the Cleveland Clinic Police in a story this morning, and they were the ones on the front line of the COVID-19. And you're like, what? The police, Cleveland Clinic Police, what did they do? Well, if you remember back in March, they had opened a drive-through testing at the Cleveland Clinic right there in University Circle, and there were lines wrapped around the block. And so these police officers, a number of them volunteered to work the shift to do traffic duty. So not glamorous. And they worked 12 hours a day for 6 days a week, and really trying to get everybody together to be able to get tested. And they said that it was pandemonium. One officer said there during those early days in March when the pandemic and everybody's like, COVID, what is that? Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. People were really afraid. And so it was their job to really keep people calm and keep them in order. And so, they said that really the biggest thing that you can do for a first responder today is really just say thank you. And that means so much to them. I know a church actually came and gave them food as well, delivered food to them. And so they were really excited about that. You hear one quote in the story, "We got Uber Eats." Yes. So it was amazing. And so if you see first responders today, make sure you go ahead and say thank you. The website nationaltoday.com also says that some other ways that you can commemorate today is to raise money for first responders so that they can get the resources and the equipment that they need. Or you can also volunteer to support first responders. And it doesn't mean that you show up to the fire station or anything, but maybe take a CPR class. So, as you said, Mo, the person who had to deliver that baby by themselves, if something would have happened with the baby or whatnot, somebody with CPR could have been there to really, help the baby or whomever if they get into an emergency situation until the licensed, first responders respond, or the ambulance or whomever can come to help. So First Responders Day, always celebrate them. Thank you so much.
Danielle,
Another day.
can I jump in real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I got a message after a viewer saw your story, and they sent me a message pointing out there's a spot you can go to. It's called the National Fraternal Order of Police. And it actually lets you know how many police officers have passed because of COVID-19. And it says the National Fraternal Order of Police reports with sadness that as of today, 247 law enforcement officers have died in the line of duty due to COVID-19. You can even go on there, and it has a state-by-state breakdown.
Wow. See, you never think about it. That's in one of the things in the story. You said, hey, when you think of COVID-19 and first responders, you're thinking about the doctors, you're thinking about the EMS, but you're not really thinking about police officers who are also putting themselves on the front line to respond to people. And you said, how many was that? 200?
247.
Wow. That's amazing. Wow. That Dave, that really just like hits you in the face there,
Yeah, it definitely did. That's why I wanted to share that. The story, your story was excellent, no doubt about it. And sorry, my my phone just went out there. Your story,
no problem.
It shed a lot of light, no doubt about it, and it brings up the conversation. I think when we first started talking about the pandemic, we talked so much about nurses and doctors and even, we talked about grocery store workers and things of that nature. So I think it's just, there's so many people out there, fighting the pandemic, certainly.
Yeah. And Pamela, I see you joining us today. Good morning to you. We hope you have a great day. And as we switch gears, because again, we want to say thank you to our first responders, but also another little lighter note is today is also honoring chocolate. And so we had a little vote going on about which chocolate is the best: milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate. So for those of you watching, go ahead, comment, and I will let you know what that tally is. But let's go around first as Holly is coming back from doing the WTAM weather forecast. So we'll start with you, Dave. What's your vote? And defend your vote: milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate?
Well, I can make an argument for all three. I think a lot of people could. It's not like I hate any one of them, but for me, without a doubt, it's milk chocolate would be the best. And dark chocolate, and I know there's going to be a dark chocolate answer coming up here on this program.
I wonder who that is.
I don't even know. What do you think?
Just dark chocolate after a few bites, it's just too much. I just enjoy the sensation of a milk chocolate taste in my mouth, and I just find that the best candies are delivered from milk chocolate.
Right.
Mo, you look like you.
Well, Dave was basically calling me out because he asked me during the show, "What do you like?" And I said dark chocolate. So and now he just told me that it's too much. I'm over the top. All right. No, I just, I like dark chocolate. I think it's just richer. I think it's, and I think why nobody's surprised. I mean, it has more health benefits, more antioxidants.
Of course, Mo.
So
a health nut on the morning show.
And I always feel like it's health food. Like, I feel like if I eat some green beans and some dark chocolate, I have, warded off cancer for a few more years or something. I don't know. There you go. That's not so fun. I have the unfun answer.
Holly.
Listen, okay, I don't think it's any secret. I make meals on chocolate. So I'll say that. I definitely prefer milk chocolate. Dave, I think what you were going for, Dave, is it's got the creaminess, the creaminess. It's real smooth, where dark chocolate has a bite. And I love dark chocolate too.
Bite.
But yeah, dark chocolate has a very distinct bite. So Dave, if we're trying to be healthy like Maureen, maybe we go semi-sweet.
There you go.
So Tracy
that's the
chimes
Toll
in.
House chips. So like when I'm desperate and there's no chocolate in the house, typically I have, Nestle Toll House chips. I just down those,
I love it, Holly. I love your dinner meals. I was like, can I be your kid and come eat dinner with you?
Well, they don't eat chocolate. That's just me.
Well, Tracy, she says milk chocolate for her. And I'm hearing a lot of you guys, like Tammy earlier, she wrote that it was this order: dark chocolate, white chocolate, then milk chocolate.
Oh,
but actually, well, which one is Snickers wrapped in? Because you guys know I don't like
Milk
chocolate, but I will eat. Okay, so milk chocolate is the vote for me, but it has to have caramel and peanuts. So
well, see, that's like Twix and my favorite's Reese peanut butter cup.
Take 5.
Yeah, I just feel like all of those are the milk chocolate variety.
Yeah.
Oh, so we gotta be a health
Danielle,
nut.
You've got to try Nutrageous by
Okay.
Reese's if you like the
Is
nuts.
it caramel?
It's the peanut butter and the nuts.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
I have to try that and get.
Don't
around
even get
the
me
chocolate.
going on candy bars.
Okay.
Can I go to Maureen real quick though for a
Maureen, they're calling you out now.
M&Ms? Would M&Ms be considered milk or
M&Ms are milk chocolate. So most candy, most like
I'm
store-bought candy, most of like what you're getting at Halloween is most
Milk.
likely milk chocolate. And I don't
And I
discriminate.
consider
Like if you
peanut
know
M&Ms
me,
good for us.
I
because
love all
we're eating
chocolate.
nuts.
You're asking me what my favorite is.
Can I?
You know what dark chocolate is? Dark chocolate's the chocolate when you get the assorted chocolates and you pick one out and take a bite and you're like, and
that's
you
the
put it
worst
back
one
in.
to get in
That's
the Hershey
dark
mix.
chocolate.
Mo, don't team up on Mo now.
If you get the mini mixes,
Look, hey, wait,
like,
before we have
the-
to go, because we do have to go, can I tell you guys really quick? Because I have a fun ghost story tomorrow. I talked to Marianne, the ghost whisperer. And so tomorrow morning, tune in because she was talking about why earthbound spirits, are more active this month than any other month. So like leading up to Halloween, it's going to be extra spooky. And then she's just fascinating because she communicates with earthbound spirits. And, some people believe, some people don't believe, but no matter what, we had her interacting with a family that was hearing literally bumps in the night. And she talked to the spirits that were in their house. This family, I found out last night that they went back and researched their house and found out what she told them was dead on about who lived in that house.
Ooh, so you got to stick with go tomorrow morning. And I wonder if those spirits, what type of chocolate they like. Because for those of you guys went dark, milk, then white. Alrighty, guys, we are done with the On The Go Post show for today. Make sure you check out Holly, Maureen, and Dave in the Today Show. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.